Welcome back to KHQA News at 5. It is time for your Arts Beat, and there is always a lot going on. And first we're going to talk about Cabaret, which is this weekend.
It is the 8th Saturday night, and it's the Symphony Pops concert for the chorus. And if you haven't had an opportunity to see them, oh my gosh, you have maybe up to 100 singers on stage singing at once. It's wonderful, and since it's the pop concert, it's a lot of popular songs that many of us have grown up with and known. And the theme this time around is cabaret, so I think you can experience a lot of fun songs. And they even do some sing-alongs, so be prepared to do some vocal warm-ups before you go.
Isn't that Steve Fosse, or does my memory escape me, Cabaret?
I think that's your memory escaping
Okay,
you.
Liza Minnelli, I do remember.
Liza Minnelli and Joel Gray played the MC for that.
Okay,
so.
okay. Well, we're also going to talk about a brooch collection that you can enjoy.
This will be taking place at the Women's Club on Main Street, and it's free to the public, and it also gives you an opportunity to see that building, which is gorgeous, part of the Parks Department. And brooches are sort of out of fashion these days. I know my mother used to wear brooches, and a lot of times they really are a perfect accoutrement to just do that perfect little touch to an outfit. But we just don't do it very often. Like, men used to always wear hats. And yet there are all these wonderful brooches out there, and so it's a wonderful opportunity to see what people were wearing back in the day. And I don't know, maybe we can revive that custom, because I think it's a nice one.
I think it is too. Do you know where they came from?
I think she has a collection that comes from all over the world.
Oh, wow.
But I think most of them are probably from her family. So I wish I had more information to give you, but
That's very neat.
It is, you know, and I always used to love the cameos brooches that would have that silhouette look, and I don't know, I think they're nice. And working in the theater, we would always need brooches for costume, jewelry, decorations, and whatnot.
Well, that's neat. So that is, when is that? That's March 8th, right?
Correct. So both of those events are March 8th. That starts at 11 o'clock, and as I said, it's free, so you certainly can't beat that.
And you know, we also want to talk about Facebook. Everyone's talking about Facebook these days, and we have an event coming up, or you have an event coming up, to help people who just haven't gotten into it yet. Well,
you know, our library is so amazing with the amount of programming that it does, and it is hosting one of its events at the Kroc Center, which is, again, a wonderful facility for our community. And it's for adults. It starts at 9 a.m. on Tuesday the 11th, and it's to get more acclimated and comfortable with Facebook. It is such a wonderful tool to keep in touch with people, whether they be your next door neighbor or your brother living across the country. It's a tool that has so many facets, and many of us just sort of fake our way through it. And so this is an opportunity for people to really understand how to utilize that and get it under the belt. And again, it's just one of the few things this week alone that the public library is doing. So if you go onto their website, you'll have an opportunity to see all kinds of programming that they do for adults and children.
And speaking of websites, there are a lot more events going on that we do not have time to talk about today. In fact, he will be back in a week to talk about what else is going on, but you can log on to the Quincy Society of Fine Arts website that is listed there on your screen. Thanks for joining us.
Thanks, Roger.